Thought I'd make a quick video, introduce everybody to our latest rescues. Right now this is brown donkey and this is white donkey. We don't have any names yet. You can see they're getting a lot more comfortable with being handled. They definitely had a rough go of it. They ended up at a kill pen in Oklahoma, which, to those of you who don't know, kill pens are areas where donkeys end up, horses, as they move through the auction pipeline further south, usually where they cross into Mexico and become slaughtered, and they end up there for a variety of reasons. A lot of times an owner can't keep a horse or donkey and they send it to auction, and these kill buyers go in and they bid on unwanted animals for very little amount of money. They bounce from auction to auction until eventually they cross the border. If you do a little research, you'll find out with donkeys, their hide is valuable in China. It's used in a medicine there, and the meat from the slaughter goes to various products. Once it crosses borders, it is outlawed in the United States, which is good. It's a newer thing, and but they still do cross the border and find that fate. Looking at these two, they're sweet, gentle old men. As you can see, conditioning wise, their feet are a little challenging, but nothing like our last rescue. Their weight, however, I'd actually say these are thinner. You want me to pet you? I know, they're sweet. Their weight's actually worse than the rescues that came in that were starved. At least with the rescues that we just handled, they were on a 100-acre property that they could forage and chew bark off trees and survive. These guys, my New York accent, these guys have seemingly been starved. They're all skin and bones, as you can see in the hip areas. Lots of bite wounds. We're assuming they're bite wounds. Very, very underweight. A lot of the kill auctions, you know, sad but true, they just don't spend the money to feed them very well, if at all, and they bounce around. We actually saw in their paperwork these guys were at an auction a few weeks ago. Came out of that auction, went straight to the Stroud auction, or kill pen, excuse me, and they're making their way south. So luckily we saved them. But you can see in the brown one's fur, lots of signs of previous injuries. He had an eye injury, had some bleeding when he arrived. That seems to have subsided. We're going to have a vet check on Thursday. You can see a little bit of blood on his fur here. That's a new thing today. Looks like a cut on his leg. Very itchy skin. Doesn't want me to come around behind him. White donkey has a little bit of a sway back. That could be genetic or from work. I'll try and come around the back of the brown one. Looks like he was laying inside. That's a good sign. He's got a big injury on his rear hip. Again, you can see how emaciated they are. A little uncomfortable with me being behind them. You can see they're a bonded pair. They stay close to each other, which is nice. They're gonna get to spend their life together. Very underweight. Lots of skin injuries. A little bit of bickering right now over who gets to stay and where. But condition-wise, we're gonna get them sorted out, get them the medical attention they need with our team of vets from Rood and Riddle. And we're going to focus on loving them. That's what they want. As you can see right now, they just want to be loved and not pushed around. Absolutely sweet. Tried to take a look at their teeth. They're definitely seniors, but they're uncomfortable with me opening their mouth right now, which is understandable. Hi, buddy. You can see even here he's got a auction tag stuck to his head. I'll have to trim that out when we can get near him with scissors comfortably. They had tags on their rear end. Some of these kill auctions say the animals that come in just have multiple tags on them. The important part is these big boys are sweet and they're going to learn to trust. And it's hard to even get a video of them because they want to be so close, which is exciting. And you'll see they are comfortable and they're just going to come right on over and say hello, aren't you? Mr. White Donkey, you're a good boy. Yes, you are. Very, very gentle. They don't know how to take treats. So they've either never been treated or, you got some big ears there, buddy. or if they did, they weren't taken out of their hands. So we actually have to throw them on the ground for them to eat them. So that'll be step one, getting them to trust those, that we can hand them to them and that they can take them safely. It's a nice little extra bonus with training to always have that as a backup, to have them want to come to you for treats when they're uncomfortable with the situation. Yes, we'll give you a good rubbing. The beautiful color on this white one. It's got a little bit of a cross, a little bit of brown and gray mixed in with his white. He smiles sometimes, we've seen that. He's not smiling right now. And you, Mr. Brown Boy, you've got a huge head. This is going to be a big donkey when he's back up to weight. In his prime, he must have been quite a specimen. We're going to get him there again. And looking forward to learning more about them. They seem to not care at all about the snow. Find a little itching spot there on the bench. They've been sleeping outside when the sun's out. In the snow, they don't have any fear of their footing, which is a sign to me that they've been in snow before. And they are understanding that the barn is a safe place, that they can go inside. And we saw them there in the middle of the night, and we saw them again there this morning. As soon as the sun came out, they've been basking in the sun here. We interrupted nap time. Couldn't get a picture of them laying down, but we did yesterday. And as you can see, body-wise, we have a lot of work to do. We'll have their teeth checked and see if they need a filing. That might make it hard for them to eat. Do a quick walk around. You can hang out there, buddy. I'm not going to hurt you. Legs look good in the way they move. They're able to get up and move. You can see the white one here is pivoting very well. The brown donkey is a little less sure-footed in the deep snow. Hi, buddy. But he does get around very well. I don't see any obvious signs of external physical injury right now. Our vet will be the expert in that area. But you can see the desperate situation they're in, how bony they are. It's going to take a lot of time and a lot of love to get them back up to the weight that they need to be at, but they're in the right place to find that. Get this fur situation taken care of, find out what's on their fur. Maybe it's lice or something else that's causing them to be itchy enough where they're pulling clumps out. Thank you, everybody who support us and watched along. These are our two new babies. Talk about friendly. Say goodbye, guys. Oh, you want to say hello? Okay. Hello's better than goodbye. Hi. We need some names, so if you have some creative names for this white and brown pair, we'd love to hear them. Again, they're both boys. I wanted to go with Salt and Pepper, but not really a boy's name. All right, signing off for now. Talk to you soon.